Good morning, students. Today we are starting with the new chapter of admission of a partner. In this chapter, there will be various subtopics, but in today's class, we are going to cover calculation of new profit sharing ratio of a partner. This chapter is the most important chapter in the partnership syllabus which we have, because maximum questions are asked from this chapter only. So let's be very careful and do the work properly so that we can understand each and every concept of admission. Okay, children, now the question arises that why a new partner is required to be admitted in the business. Why new partner is required? Now, why we need the new partner? Normally we need the capital. Extra capital is required for the expansion of business. And then sometimes we need the managerial or technical skills of people. Sometimes we also want a new partner so that we can get his goodwill in our business. Remember the concept of nominal partner? That is nothing but we are buying the goodwill of that person by making him our partner. Then sometimes it is done to encourage the efficient employees to work enthusiastically for the firm because we are giving them ownership rights. Now children, when we are doing this chapter, there are certain adjustments which are required to be done as we used to do in case of change in profit sharing ratio of partner. So here 5 concepts once again. First, calculation of new profit sharing ratio will be done. Then accounting treatment of goodwill, accounting treatment of reserve, revaluation of assets and liabilities, and adjustment of capital. All the subtopics will be taken one by one, and today we are going to cover only one subtopic, that is calculation of new profit sharing ratio among the partners. Children, it will be done in 3 cases. Three different cases are there which will be covering, and in each case the method of calculating is different. So we have to do it very carefully, and we need to learn how to identify that we have to solve the question using which method. Case 1. When old ratio and new partner share is given in the question. So children, the identification trick is that the question will offer you old ratio plus the new partner share. Nothing else will be mentioned in that. Let's read the example very carefully. A, B and C are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. So the old ratio is 3:2:1. D is admitted for 1/6 share in profits of business. Question says calculate new ratio and the sacrificing ratio of old partners. Now what is given to us is the old ratio and the new partner share. Let us see how we are going to solve this question. Let total profit be 1. We will assume that the total profit are 1. Out of that we are giving D the 1/6 share. Right? So what is left for A and B? If out of 1/6 is given to D, then in that case for A, B and C we are left with 5/6 share. So A's new share will be equal to his old share 5/6, the remaining profit, into the old share 3/6. So the new share is 15/36. B's new share is the remaining profit 5/6 into the old share 2/6. That means 10/36. And for C, it is the remaining profit 5/6 into his old share 1/6. That means 5/36. Now as the base is coming to be 36, and in order to express anything in the form of ratio, we need to have the equal base. I'll do the adjustment for D also. His share was 1/6 multiplied and divided by 6/6. It becomes 6/36. So children, new ratio comes out to be 15:10:5:6. Now the question is also asking us for the sacrificing ratio. In case 1, sacrificing ratio is always equal to old ratio. In this case, old ratio is 3:2:1. So sacrificing ratio will also be 3:2:1. Now the thing is, we need to verify the facts. We cannot trust the rule as it is. So verification, we know that sacrifice is always equal to old share minus new share. So A's sacrifice will be his old share, which is 3/6, minus his new share, which is 15/36. So when we calculate, it comes out to be 3 by 36. B's share is 2 by 6, the old share, minus the new share 10 upon 36. When we calculate, it comes out to be 2 by 36. Then C's sacrifice, his old share 1 by 6, minus the new share 5 by 36. So when we calculate, it comes out to be 1 by 36. So the sacrificing ratio is 3:2:1. Hence verified, children. Now it is clear that whenever we get a question on case 1, we will not calculate the sacrificing ratio. We will write sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio. Point clear? Now proceeding on to case 2. In case 2, children, when the new partner acquire/take his share of profit from old partners. The key word, children, is acquire or take. So the language of the question will be such that it will be saying acquire or take in the question. So we will identify, okay, we have got the question based on case 2. Now let's read the example. A and B are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 7:5. C is admitted for 1/6 share which he acquires equally from A and B. Now notice this thing. He is acquiring his share 1/6 equally from A and B. That means this 1/6 is given to him or gifted to him by A and B equally. Calculate new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. Please be very careful and notice the process of calculation. Children, C's share was 1/6 as given in the question. A's sacrifice and B's sacrifice is going to be equal because out of 1/6, half is given by A and half is given by B. So 1/6 into 1/2, 1/12. For B also 1/6 into 1/2, 1/12. So sacrificing ratio is equal as said in the question, 1:1. Now we need to calculate the new shares of A and B. So what we have to do? We have to deduct their sacrifice from their old share. Right? So new share is equal to old share minus sacrifice. For A, the old share was 7/12 minus his sacrifice 1/12. So his new share comes out to be 6/12. For B, the old share was 5/12 minus his sacrifice 1/12. So the new share is 4/12. C share 1/6 into 2/2. Why I have done it? Just in order to make the base equal. So it comes out to be 2/12. So children, now it is easy to show the new ratio. It is 6:4:2, or you can say 3:2:1. Case 2 is clear. So first we will be calculating sacrifice in this case. Then after calculating sacrifice, we have to deduct the sacrifice of each partner from the old share in order to get the new share. Clear, children? Moving on to case 3, when old partners surrender their share of profit in favor of new partner. Please notice the highlighted word surrender. So how you will identify that it is a question based on case 3? See, that means the surrender word if present in the question, it is a question based on case 3. So we are doing the example 3. P and Q are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 7:3. R is admitted. New partner is R. Now P surrender 1/7 of his share and Q surrender 1/3 of his share in favor of R. Calculate new ratio and sacrificing ratio. Please do notice this thing carefully that P is surrendering 1/7 of his share, not of firm's profit, his share of profit. And Q is surrendering 1/3 of his share, not of firm's profit, in favor of R. So the procedure will differ. Now see how we will calculate P's sacrifice. P's sacrifice will be equal to his old share was 7/10 and he sacrificed 1/7 of his share in favor of R. So 7/10 into 1/7. When I use the word of, means multiply. So 7/10 into 1/7. It comes out to be 1/10. Now Q's sacrifice, it is his share 3/10 and he is giving 1/3 of his share to R. So 3/10 into 1/3. comes out to be 1 by 10. So the sacrificing ratio is 1:1. Clear? Though it was not being said in the question equally, we have calculated the sacrificing ratio this time and it came out to be, it's a coincidence that it is equal only. Now P is new share. How we'll be finding the new share? Simple, as we did in the previous case. Old share minus the sacrifice. His old share was 7 by 10 minus his sacrifice 1 by 10. So his new share is 6 by 10. Q's new share. His old share 3 by 10 minus his sacrifice 1 by 10. So his new share is 2 by 10. R share. We have to add the sacrifices done by P and Q. R share is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10. That is 2 by 10. This time it was not given to us in the question. So we needed to calculate our share. So new profit sharing ratio is 6:2:2, or we can say it is 3:1:1. I hope you have understood everything which we have discussed in this video. Children, we will be continuing in second video by doing the special cases of calculation of new profit sharing ratio. Thank you.